Guys, we have this beautiful equation to solve for over here. All right, so we're trying to solve and check. Ladies and gentlemen, just make sure that you follow the instructions when it's given, because sometimes we make the mistake of, because the fact that we're rolling and doing very well, we solve for the problem and then we forget about checking. So you're not going to get all the marks when it comes to that. So you have to be very careful. So let's go for it. So we have 1/3 of 2x minus 3 plus 1/2 times x plus 1 equals to 3. All right? So the first thing we got to do is what? Remove parentheses, okay? So anytime you're dealing with equations of these types, if you have parentheses, remove them first. All right? So by doing what? By multiplying 1/3 by 2x, by multiplying 1/3 by -3, and then by multiplying half by x, and multiplying half by 1. Okay? And that's it for now. So 1/3 times 2. So we take the top numbers that we multiply among each other, so that's among themselves, so that's 1 times 2 is 2. And then 3, there's nothing at the bottom here, so we keep the 3. Okay? And then 1/3 times -3. So because both of them are 3 and 3, so you can cross them out. So you end up with 1 times what is left there, -1. Or somebody can think about what? 1 times -3 is -3, and -3 divided by 3 is 1. Okay? Then plus, so we have 1 over x times x. 1 times x is what? Is x. And then 2 times nothing there is 2. So we keep it as x over 2 or a half of x. Same thing. Plus half times 1. Anything times 1 stays the same thing, right? Or 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times nothing, the bottom is 2. And then you bring down the +3. We good so far? Okay. And then now we're dealing with an equation that has fractions around. So the best thing to do to make your life a lot easier is to try to get rid of the denominators. But before you do that, it's better to find a common denominator for all of them. So that means the lowest common denominator. And the lowest common denominator in this case, we're dealing with 3, 2, 2 is the same numbers. So that means we're dealing with 2 and 3. So because of 2 and 3, they are 2 different numbers. So automatically just multiply them. Okay? 3 and 2 are different numbers. So you just multiply them straight up. There's nothing in common, for them. So you're going to get what? 6. All right? So the lowest common denominator in our case here is going to be 2 times 3, which is going to be 6. All right? So what are we going to do then? So we're going to take that 6 and multiply the whole equation. We mean the whole equation, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So let's go back. So we got 6 here. All right? So what we're doing is, so don't forget about the x here. Bingo. Okay, be careful. So it's 6 times 2/3 of x. So that means you're doing 6 times 2/3 of x minus 6 times 1 plus 6 times x over 2, right? So that's 6 times x over 2, or 1/2 of x plus 6 times a half. And then this is equal to 6 times 3. Are we good? So 6 is multiplied. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So all of them across. All right? So for now, it's easier for us to keep the steps like this so you understand what's happening. And then later on, you can go a little faster if you can. But if not, keep it this way for now. Okay? So let's keep going. So 6 times 2, which is 12. 12 divided by 3, which is 4. Or you can go 3 goes into 6 twice. And 2 times 2 is 4x. All right? Then you go 6 times 1 is 6 plus. So here also 2 goes into 6 3 times. And then 3 times x is 3x. Are you with me? All right? And then plus 2 goes into 6 3 times. And 3 by 1 is 3. And then you end up with 6 times 3, which is 18. All right? So you guys see so far what we did. We took our time. We went one at a time. So we do not make any mistake. We learn. Okay? So now let's continue. So what do we have to do here? Okay, we got to combine like terms. All right? So we got to combine like terms. That means 4x and 3x and then -6 and then 3. So on the left side of the equal sign, we have to combine like terms first. Okay? So that'll be 4x plus 3x is going to give us what? 7x. And then negative 6 plus 3 is going to give us negative 3, because here this is negative, the other one is positive, so you subtract and keep the sign of the highest number, which is negative. Okay, so you subtract 3 from 6, which is 3, and then the highest number here between those two carries a negative sign. Okay? And that is equal to what? 18. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're good? And then now what's happening? So we're solving for x, that means we want to leave x by itself. So what else do we cancel? The negative 3. So that will give us what by doing what? Positive 3 both sides. Okay? And then we have 7x equals to what? 18 plus 3 is going to give us 21. And then because we're solving for x, which is our target, what do? We need to get rid of 7 by dividing by 7 both sides. And then we end up with x equals to 21 divided by 7 is 3. So x equals to 3. All right? So we just finished solving the problem. Okay? Now the next step is to check it. Yeah? So on the test, when we have to solve and check, we solve and check. Okay? It's not just you solve, you're happy, and then you keep moving. No. You got to check to make sure that this answer is a potential answer. All right? Then after you check it, then that is your answer. So let's go. So checking part now. So to check this, so that means always when you check in, what do? We take the answer that we got and substitute in the original equation. So that means what? We have 1/3 of 2 times 3, right? Minus 3. Or you can put a bracket here, so you can make a difference between the bracket and the parentheses, but they all do the same work. Okay? And then plus half. Then 3 plus 1 equals to 3. Okay? So this is what we're going to check. So we want to make sure that this side of the equal sign is equal to the other side, which is 3. So we need to get a 3 here. If you don't get a 3 here, ladies and gentlemen, either something is wrong, or in this case, or in other cases, there'll be no solution case and things like that, but that's not what we're talking about. So let's keep going. Now, so we can do whatever we have inside the parentheses first before we multiply, okay? Because anytime you have operations to do inside, any calculation to do inside the bracket to parentheses, you do that first. So this one is 2 times 3, which is 6. So it's 1/3, okay, times 6 minus 3, okay, plus, so we can combine these two here. It's a half. This is 4 equals to 3. All right? So what is 6 minus 3? It is 3. So it's 1/3 times 3 plus, so I'm going to just bring this one down for now. Okay? So 1/3 times 3 is what? Is 1. What is 1/3 of 3? It's 1. Okay? So that'll give us 1, or you just simplify 3 and 3, top and bottom, and then you end up with 1 left. Okay? And then this one will give us what? 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. That is equal to 3. 1 plus 2 is what? 3 equals to 3. So that means this checks out. So once this checks out, meaning the left side is the same thing as the right side, that means x equal to 3 is correct. All right, ladies and gentlemen? So this is what we do. Take your time, learn, get going. All right? Thank you. And also, let's do not forget to continue to support the channel, YouTube channel, Prof. Kamalavi, Math for Fun. Keep liking, subscribing, commenting. All right? Thank you very much.